Hello, everyone out there. It goes. Look, OBS wasn't pulling my microphone right there. Okay, well, let me start over. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday, and welcome to tonight's stream. I'm so glad to be back. It feels like it's been forever, but I am excited to be back, and we're going to be jumping into some more Icarus. I tried not to play too much. I mean, I did a lot in between everything else since the last stream, but nothing really got accomplished, if that makes sense. I tried not to go on any actual exploration adventures, just did a little stuff around base, brought Builder Blue down to make some resources and all of that. So we're going to jump in and pick up where we left off. I had a really good week. It's super confusing to me right now what day it is between the trip and spring break and Mr. Bluebell's home from work for the rest of the week. I'm like, what day is it? Where am I? What am I supposed to be doing? But yeah, we're back. It's Thursday and we're back. We had a really good time. The wedding was beautiful. The weather held out for the most part through it, so that was good. It was supposed to be rainy, but then it plunged into teen weather in Fahrenheit, and it snowed. So luckily nothing that collected, but the kids were so excited because they've never seen snow before. So like I said, didn't stick or anything, but they were out there playing in snow and collecting it on their hands and all that stuff. They were really, really excited. So I was glad that worked out. As bad as it was, we were not prepped. Like, we don't own clothes for that level of weather. It was very, very cold, but they were excited. So it all worked out okay. It was great. All right, let me say hello to everybody, and then we're going to jump in. Let me scroll back. All right, Marisol, Bill, Claudette, Bran, Kimmy, welcome. It's good to see all of you. Let's see, Kevin is here, and Christy, Wander, Sarah, welcome. And did I say Lily? I might have. Hello, Lily, potential double hello. I'm scrolling because I know I was reading along before, so I saw all of you, but now I'm trying to scroll to make sure I don't miss anybody. I don't think I did. Hey, PS5, welcome. John, good to see you. I think I got everybody. If I missed you, let me know. I was scrolling through. I'm going to have to check later, Christy. I saw that you posted an update for 2 Point Museum right before I started, but I didn't have a chance to click into it yet. So that's exciting. It looked like it was a Angry Birds crossover. All right, come on. Come on. Pull up the game for me. I swear this always works right before I go live, and then I go live and it decides to stop working. There it is. You went from 65 to 0 in less than 24 hours? That is crazy. Crazy. It was actually kind of insane because the weather for the wedding was supposed to be kind of bad, but it held off. It was super windy, like crazy windy, which was a little bit rough, but actually, like, most of the pictures came out really cool because of it. She was walking down the street for photos at one point, and she looked like a superhero because her dress had like a cape-ish aspect to it in the back that was just billowing in the wind behind her. It was really cool. But then we were watching the weather because what happened was it was about 75 and then was going to drop into the teens the next day. So the storm that rolled through was insane. Like, they had their first dance and then we were like, I'm so sorry, we have to go. And like ran out of there because it just started raining as we got to the car. And about halfway back to the house we were staying at, it was insane. Absolute downpour. Tornado warnings going off on all of our phones. We couldn't see where we were going. It's hard when you're driving in that kind of weather somewhere where you're not familiar with. We didn't know, the area very well. No street lights or anything. It was dark. It was a lot. It was a lot. The kids were freaking out a bit, but we made it back. Everything was fine. And then we didn't even realize it at the time, but they weren't starting their honeymoon until the wedding was Sunday. We stayed all day Monday. Their honeymoon started on Tuesday. So they actually came and hung out with us for like 6 hours on Monday, which was really nice. So we got to see them for actually a big chunk of time. because of course weddings, like it's an event, right? Like you're there, but you don't really get to spend any time significantly with them, especially since they were kind of running around doing everything. So that was really nice. They came and hang out. We had dinner together, and just got to spend like a really big chunk of time. So that was really cool. I was glad that worked out that way. Although it did make packing up really difficult because that was the time we'd kind of allotted for that. So we were just kind of packing and organizing around them hanging out. Hey, Chickfoot, good to see you. But yeah, it was good. It went okay. She did okay. Everything was okay. It all went okay. I'll say that. All right, so we are back here. I do have to report one small disaster getting back to the game. I'm sure I'll ramble on about the wedding as other things occur to me too. So I went on a adventure on... Wait, what? We have a raptor over here? Oh, that's a baby raptor that was following me, and I abandoned it. It must have tamed up. Okay, so we're gonna have to go over there and pick up that raptor just for the heck of it. I didn't realize it was over there. Okay, so I know, right, Wander? Who died? So my idea, okay, because Builder Blue was stuck over here, and I really needed Builder Blue over here. So I figured I would ride Slinky, and I would have Bolt follow, and we'd go across, and then I would leave Bolt behind, right? And that way, when Builder Blue spawned in over here, she could jump on Bolt and then run back and make it over here. Somehow, still don't know what happens. Bolt fell behind and died. Something attacked it, and I was not paying attention. Like, I thought it was following me, and then I got attacked by a raptor, and Slinky almost died. Slinky got down to 5% health, guys. It was that bad. It went that poorly. And Bolt died. So we are on a mission to get Bolt back. A new Bolt. Bolt 2.0. But we're not going to call it that because it's just going to be Bolt. We're going to pretend that that never happened. And we're going to replace Bolt like it never happened. But I'll run upstairs and show you. Builder Blue got back because at the end of all of that, we got a Tusker. So I tamed up a Tusker while I was over there and then let it grow up. And then Builder Blue rode the poor Tusker through the desert to get back over here. But it worked out great because, yeah, the camel is Kismet. We did name it that because we made some changes. Builder Blue put in work. So here's the new base concept. Okay, I've got a concept happening here. I had some time to kill. Kind of wish I could get like a little bit further away. Let's try to get further away. So, here's the new idea. We're going to have a house in front, right? It's kind of the vibe I was going for initially, where this little front room was kind of like, you know, bedroom, kitchen, all of that. And then this was the workshop area, but on a bigger scale, because as far as living space, oh yeah, I should do camera mode. Good point. As far as living space, I really like the look of the stone brick best. I like this look, so I decided to just kind of add on an entire big living space. I'm thinking all the new country homestead furniture, even though that totally doesn't fit the desert vibe, I just like it. So I'm thinking like living room, kitchen, dining area, bedroom, just like total comfort, right? I made it 2 stories so we can put all of our animal trophies on the wall. It's a whole thing. And then the rest of it's not quite done yet. So it's really not that exciting to see now that I think about it. 8 is camera mode. Isn't 8 camera mode? No, it's 8 on this. There we go. There we go. So the brick is my favorite. So now we've got like this house. Eventually I think I'm going to put a porch on the front of it. And then you can see that the idea here, the concept, if you will. We've got our greenhouse. There's going to be a path connecting them that I may or may not put a roof on. I haven't decided. With greenhouse on this side, and this side is going to be where the animals live. I need to get them off the roof. So I'm going to use the concrete defense walls. This is just, I barely started this idea. Didn't love it. It needs to be bigger. And then I'm going to make the workshop 2 stories. Also just kind of started that concept because I need to get the animals done. So this is by no means finished. It's just a vision for what it's going to look like, right? Like we've got this house. There was a sandstorm that came through and I tested it, and this brick roof and the glass had no issues from the sand. So we'll keep an eye on that, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to be okay. And nothing bad is going to happen because of all of that. So these are the concrete palisade walls. Like these are the big defensive walls that you can put the spikes on. I just need to make it come out further and try to line up better. I got a snare out here to see if I can catch a hyena. But yeah, these are the new palisade walls. Let me close this door. I was running around, and obviously this doesn't connect because I was messing around with it. And I left this open, and I left this open, and a hyena got in here to play with the raptors, and all of my stuff in here was pretty wrecked because of it. So it was interesting. All right, we have, so what I was supposed to be working on before Bolt died and I kind of backed off of any actual gameplay, just so nothing else would happen without you guys. I was trying to get better equipped for the swamp because we peeked into the swamp and then decided absolutely not. It went horribly wrong. I didn't have any medical supplies. We nearly died just from the poisoning. So it was rough. It was a good thing I had a good amount of meat on me because that's the only thing that saved us. So I did make some medical supplies. So we've got some poison pills. We're going to take those before we go even into the swamp this time. And then I just have a tonic in case we do get poisoned. And then some health recovery elixirs. 500 might be excessive. Our total health is only 1400. But if we really get into a dicey situation, we can take a health elixir. We have some now. I am growing yeast currently. Is it done? Not yet. I got these planters because I was doing some simple missions, just some of those like, you know, the little house ones or the craft tools, the little simple missions where you get the reward pod. I did a couple of those and I got these as a reward. I'm growing yeast so I can make antibiotics to round out our medical supplies that we're going to carry around. I also went through, wrong area. I went through because we had the alteration bench, but we hadn't done anything with it. So I made, this is a new one that got added with the DLC. 25% chance to obtain creature vestiges when skinning. So we can get potentially a creature vestige without having to use the other knife. And then I put the sturdy attachment on the bow, so extra arrow speed, less wear, less stamina, and then we put the threshing attachment on the sickle so I get seeds, which is good. And then I actually need to switch my armor out, so I made a full set of cured leather armor. I decided it was kind of the best balance for what we can get access to right now. And then I put all of the standard attachments on it. We've got 3 pocket mods, the cave dweller mod, so we have a less chance of cave sickness, and then the stealthy attachment for the feet. So let's get all of this swapped over. Put on the whole new outfits. Cured leather. Oh, I was already wearing a cured leather chest piece. Well, now we have 2. Builder Blue can use that one, I guess. Let's put all this aside with our other random assortments. Oh yeah, let's go upstairs and actually look. I feel kind of... Ooh, hello. Are you trapped in that? Are you actually in my snare right now? You are. You are in the snare. Okay, we got to get something to feed that. Can you feed it a moa? Not actually sure. I know you can't feed them predators, but there's not a whole lot of other stuff around here. I'm gonna try to feed it a baby moa and see what happens. I think the Tusker's default name went to Loki. I think. This week's update, it came out just before stream. Well, maybe like an hour before. Added baby wolves, so we can breed wolves now. Oh, can I not even carry this? You can't even carry it. Okay. Let's get it. Yeah, we can't carry it. You can give him a scorpion? Oh, okay. We gotta find something to kill. We'll find something. Of course, this is like the one moment that there's nothing but Moa around. Not even like a Komodo dragon or anything. We'll find something. Anyway, there's wolves now. So I brought down... I have 2 wolves for the tamed. They're up in space at the moment. I brought them down. They're both female. So I can't do anything with the new baby wolves thing on this map. There's no wolves. But I'm excited. Okay. Bring this back. I think you can also feed them the... Oh, look, now there's a zebra over there. You can feed them the food, the bait food, I think. I don't know, I haven't done it in a long time. I realize this place is perfect for hyenas and for boar, eventually. Oh, there are wolves here? So far, you can only breed the forest wolves. But I assume now that the forest wolves can be bred... You want to see me with the scorpion on my back? Look at its tail wiggling around. I assume that now that they added forest wolves, Arctic wolves would be far behind. Okay, so we gotta try to sneak up on this guy. He's not hungry yet, but if I leave this for him... And then just kind of back away slowly. Back away slowly. Now when he gets hungry, he should eat that, and then we'll have a hyena. I've never had hyena or boar before. I've never messed around with it. In fact, I don't remember what we were doing. Oh, we were going to go look at the tusker. That's what we were doing. I got completely distracted leaving the place. Then we have to go pick up our raptor that's just out there. I think the tusker's name is Loki. It is Loki, but I am open to other ideas. Did we have a tusker name picked out? I couldn't remember, so I left it the default. I didn't mess with it. You guys are hungry. Do I have food? I totally have food. Cooked food, by the way? Way better. A cooked food is like 50%. But everyone's thirsty. I don't have enough water over here. It's a problem. No! Not my hyena. Are you leaving it alone? I thought it was going to attack it. Okay, never mind. I panicked for nothing. Are you going to eat the scorpion? All right, I go back to my... No. What if I murder this thing in range of the hyena? Like, would it eat that? I mean, I made it mad, so now it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a whole thing. Stuff's going to come in there to eat it again. Okay. Alright, now you just gotta ignore me and get hungry. I'm gonna kill you so you don't go eat the other Moa. I feel like that's gonna make the hyena mad again. You can fill a water trough in your hotbar? I had no idea you could do that. Oh, now the scorpion's going in. Okay, as long as the scorpion focuses on the Moa, I don't really care. He sees me. Every time I make it mad, this whole thing is gonna just take longer. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, so I need to do that then. Because this whole time, I haven't done it because I didn't think that I could. And I don't have very much Water. I made a watering can because I thought maybe I could use the watering can to feed to water the animals, but you can't do that. It was a long time ago. You can't do it. So I abandoned it and just let them be thirsty. That scorpion's just chilling under the ground. I shot one earlier while it was under the ground, and it, like, glitched through the map. Like that. It fell through the world. I just need you to get hungry and go away. Okay, there's nothing else around. Let's just kind of go back up here. Did we name it? Did we come up with a name for the Tusker? I don't think we did. We can loop back to that. All right, let's, the other thing I need to do is put in the mission board. I was thinking that if I don't do the swamp mission again tonight, maybe we can unlock some of the traders. I don't know where they're located. I like Loki as well. I'm not sure where the traders are located. We're gonna sneak in through under my base. Here we go. Eventually we're gonna have water hooked up. I'm pretty excited for that. What was I doing? I was gonna go look at this. All right, what do I need to make a water trough? Wood, sticks, and iron nails. The other thing we desperately need to do is... Oh, he's hungry. Is he gonna eat it? The other thing we desperately need to do is go mining. I pretty much ran through all of the materials that I had left. It's been a little rough. We need some upgrades. We need some upgrades before we go do that. Okay, winds. That's not too bad. The other thing I have to do is get them all in one place. Like, I've got a food trough down here, but not one up there, because my raptors are down here, so the ones up there get real mad about it. So if I'm going to put down water, I'm going to need to make sure that they're all in one spot. Wood. Was it sticks? Crap, I already forgot. I think it was sticks. Wood, sticks, and iron nails? I already forgot. That wasn't it. Oh, it was it, but it wasn't enough wood. Okay. Was it, but not enough wood. I know, I like my house raptors. What I need to do, I think, is get them out here. I need to figure this situation out. And then I realized that I can't put them out here until I gotta close this in. Otherwise, they'll just walk out. They will simply walk out of this place and not come back. So, that's a problem. We don't want that. But yeah, I'm running low on steel. I have almost none left. We are almost out of... we don't even have that much iron, honestly. I'm basically out of copper. I have a little bit of gold. I need to go mining. You could probably cook some prime meat on that metal ramp. I know, right? It's crazy. I did make the fabricator, so we have that to put down to upgrade from the machining bench. That's tier 4. Right? Tier 4? Yeah. So we'll be able to start getting guns and power set up once we put the fabricator down. Like I said, I have it. I just have to empty this thing out and then put it down. I also made some storage boxes with Builder Blue. Took care of that for us. I'm gonna go put this thing down. don't really have a great place to put it at the moment. I'm going to stick it right here. Just so we can take missions. I also could just run up into Eden to take missions. I don't have to even have this. So if we look... This is the one that we failed. Well, I mean, technically we didn't fail. I abandoned it because it was terrible. But looks like we could unlock the fisheries officer. That's the only one we can do so far until we get a little bit further. So unlocks the fisheries officer in this open world region, allowing fish to be traded for Ren. I have no idea where that would be, so it might be good, like, exploration for us. And then there's also this thing. What is this thing?
We are to construct a
oh, it's the igloo one.
In the Arctic region. It must be structurally
It's the
sound
Arctic.
and properly furnished for extended habitation. Build it well, as the cold will not
So we could do one of
tolerate
those too.
mistakes.
Oh, I have no food. All right, let's eat something. Go down the line. Nope, wrong one. You want to be here. Because, yeah, I'm not sure we're going to actually make it back into the swamp tonight. We might. Now that I have the poison pill, we could just wing it and hope for the best. Hope for the best. But I have no clue where any of these are. Nothing bad happens if you take one of these missions and then abandon it, obviously. So we could try it.
We have a fisheries
Help the fisheries officer prepare the officer's first shipments.
He may require medical attention. Can you head out and see to him? I suspect he will also need a...
Let's try
Head
it.
to the marked position. If they are injured, treat them. If they are merely disorganized,
Oh.
try not to encourage it.
Okay, so we need to make a heal device. On the fabricator. It's funny that it's tier 3. Crafted at the fabricator, which is tier 4. I know, because I keep leaving it open. Alright, I think he's tamed now because he doesn't have a health bar anymore. Hi, friends. Yeah! We need a new name for this guy. So I just jumped the gate so it doesn't, I don't forget to close it behind me. Okay, so we're gonna have to swap out the thing. You saw Wild Slinker jump from the ground to the top of those towers for the NPCs. That is insane. They're crazy. I had one dive through my window again. So, like, they really do just leap through the windows. Ooh, Ed is good. Ed was one of the hyenas in the Lion King. Oh, that's fun. What are the other ones' names? I don't remember. Ed. Is Ed a boy or a girl? I didn't even look. Ed is a girl. Hey, Michael, good to see you. All right, are you set to follow me right now? What's the... yeah, Mini Blue, look! I got a hyena! Mini Blue started playing Icarus, and it's been so fun. We realized that she's playing on the Steam family account thingy. Family sharing. But she's playing on Mr. Blue's version of the game. She's playing on his copy of the game. So we can play together. So I've been jumping in to help her on her world and just crafting some stuff that she can't make yet. We're going to set him to wander around in the house and hope nothing bad happens. That's what we're going with right now. Her. Set her to wander around in the house. Shenzi, Bonsai, and Ed. Okay, we got to remember that if I get more. Man, it's too bad that boar's right there, because I would love to go catch a boar, too. But I don't think I could get... Maybe I can if I sneak under the house. Let's see if we can bait this lure for a boar, and maybe we can get that guy, too. Can I get that close? try to sneak up on it. Oh, I forgot I should have put this on my hotbar first. Okay. Now we back away slowly and hope that it comes this way. Okay, we'll leave that alone. So this fishing thing is going to take more work than I initially thought. Which is fine. But it does mean that we need to make... We need a lot of iron for that. We need a lot of iron. Where is it? Oh, he's over here. Oh, that's not bad, though. Okay. Oh, the boar has to be Pumbaa. The fishing guy's right here. That's not bad at all. Actually, if we make some of the stuff, then it might be perfect. Stick that there for right now and put all this stuff back in it. We'll go get our raptor at the same time. Also, this is very damaged. Let's fix it. Okay, so let's put... I'm going to stick everything in storage. I haven't organized these new storage boxes yet. We will get to that eventually. Oh my god, I forgot you were here. Sorry, Ed. Okay, let's put this out. That can go there. Alright, we're gonna put our fabricator down. Is this lined up with the door? I want it to be lined up with the door. Okay, yeah, under the light. Alright, now what does it take to make a heal device? I feel like we got them for free on so many other missions that I didn't really pay attention. We're gonna have to search this. Why am I scrolling? Here it is. Ooh, steel. Okay, steel, electronics, and copper and gold wire. Just gonna dump all the stuff that was in here back in here. And so, yeah, we need more gold wire, and then we need steel ingots. The gold wire is easy. Now, the thing is, we don't know what we're going to need to heal him. You don't know what that's going to take. We're just going to make a ton of gold wire. No, you're fine, Kimmy. Like, I don't think this will take a long time necessarily in general. Ooh, the hyena's there. What happened to the boar? I should have baited that for a hyena. Where did the boar go? We could have had another hyena. All right. Because we can abandon this and come back to it, but really, like, we have to go over there anyway. And we got to go get some ore. So maybe we just work on this randomly as we're going. I mean, it seems like that kind of thing that we can just kind of randomly work on as we go. I gotta remember to close this door. Or Ed's just gonna wander away. Alright, so... what was I missing? Steel. We are out of steel, basically. I need to go... like, we need to kill some drones, too. Even that alone might help. Is that the boar? It is the boar. He's gonna go get in the trap. He's hungry. And he's snared. Fantastic. Okay, now we gotta find him some food. There's another boar over there, but that's clearly not gonna work. We can't feed boar to Pumbaa. I really need an escape hatch on this base. Other than just crawling underneath it. Although crawling underneath it works. It does work. Think these guys work? Can I carry these guys? Well, they need to die anyway, so we'll find out. We will find out. Dribbo makes a good sacrifice. We'll skin the first two. You can't carry these either? Okay. That's okay. They were in the way of my progress. What I was going for is that little, antelope thingy way over there. I don't even know if I've killed one of those yet. We're about to find out. Oh yeah, I have killed one. Otherwise I would have got the pop-up that it was a new animal. Okay, let's take you back home. It looks so big. It's so silly. Oh great, a hyena. No, I don't want to fight you. Alright, give me back my arrow. Well, we'll skin you. Yeah, maybe the Gerbo's head's just really heavy. Okay. Back to our boar. This will be fun. I'm already getting new stuff. It's the best part about this base location. It's like, this is perfect. We're going to get new friends. Eventually we'll be able to breed these too. They're just kind of adding them in slowly. But eventually, I think everything is going to be breedable. Is their goal. Nope. Might not be sneaky enough for this. That should be close enough to him. And I don't see anything else around, so we're good. Okay, let's go sleep. And here we go. Okay. Morning. Just gonna keep making animal fat with this meat. I also made an ice box. I don't think I pointed that out. I've got some random stuff in it. Eat this. It's about to go bad. Just kind of shoving things in here to spoil at the moment so that I can use them when I need biofuel. Alright. So now that it's morning... The boar is sleepy. Close that door behind me. Okay, good. Alright, now I know that there's a cave. We know about the cave over here. There's a cave in one of these rock formations. I don't think I would have found it if not for the spiders. The spiders are actually super handy at locating caves. Ooh, titanium. I didn't know that was there. That's right near home. We do have to start looking into those too. Getting some drills set up. I was running along here and all of a sudden there were health bars and I was like, what the heck is that? And it was spiders hanging out at the entrance to a cave that was like tucked down into the rocks. I never would have noticed it. But I can't remember how well I mined it out. Like, I know I went into it. Is it this? It is. Yeah, it's down here. I don't remember if I left anything behind. So we're going to start here. I think there's still more in, like, the big transition cave. I don't think we finished mining that through. Oh, good. There's a lot of iron in here. Iron, copper, all the things. I was on my way, like, around the edge of the map to get stuff. I'll wait for this thing to spit. Then grab that back. There's exotics back here. What's this? Gold? Is that 2 gold? It is 2 gold. Okay. There is 2 gold in 1 cave. I need to find, we know there's a copper, we know where there's gold. I would like to find some of the other things. Probably not iron, maybe iron. Oxite might be nice. Mini Blue's open world has one of those purple exotics deposits that you can mine up right in the starter area. I'm like, that's so cool. She doesn't really get why, but it's really cool, and someday she'll understand. I think she's level 8, so we're not even close. We will get there. Lithium, okay. We'll mine the lithium. We're not using it yet. It is the one on the island, yeah. That little island in the middle of the pond in the starter area. That is the one. I don't think I finished my thought that I started to say earlier, which was that we're going to go over and find the fish guy, but obviously we need the heal device, and we don't know what we're going to need to do for him, so we're going to figure that out when we go over there. Start putting some stuff into bags. When Mr. Bluebell and I had a map, it wasn't the pond in the starter area, but it was like a little to the north of the start. And there were 2 on the same pond. One on the one side and one on the other. It was great. We stumbled upon them by accident. And it was fantastic. Okay. A little bit more back here. This will be good. I would love to just run around and try to find one of those towers, too. We didn't really get to do the other one. We had to run away, and by the time we went back, it had despawned. Like, they despawn really quickly. Oh, gold. Oh. Fell in the water. Fell in the water again. Oh, well, that ramp's gone. Pretty sure I just built it, like, into... Oh, no, I can get it. I can get that out of there. I lost a floor when I was building, because it just lets you put it into the map. It'll just suddenly build. Inside the world, it's annoying. Do I care enough about that copper? Probably not, honestly, but I probably should. Got stuff. You jump out of the water so forcefully. I think that's everything in this cave. I don't see anything else. Okay. So this one is clear. get this home to start melting. Then we need that guy. I wonder how our boar is doing. I think it's so funny that our raptor just happens to be... Oh wait, do you think this means it's dead? Is that like Scythe's death marker? No, it can't be because we wouldn't have the little marker. So he just so happens to be hovering around the death bag from my character? I was running through there and I tamed it up. Like, I killed the adult and then I claimed the baby, but then I couldn't get it to come all the way up. It's really hard to get the babies to follow you up all the ramps that I have made to get to the next area. Alright, so we will... Looks like the boar might be... Nope, not yet. It still has a health bar, so it's not tamed yet. But it does look like it ate the thing. Alright, the kiddos are here to say goodnight, though, so I'll be right back, guys. Alright, Mini Blue and Kiddo both say goodnight. Let's go find another carcass to feed this boar. I almost killed this thing that we were running past, too, and then I was like, no, the boar is probably fine. Can we feed it a boar? I don't think we can. That never worked for me before. Can you pick up a Komodo dragon? Let's find out. Nope. You cannot. Eat some food. My buffs just ended. And the Moa, that's not going to help me. We saw the little deer thing. Where was it? Antelope thingy? I guess even a scorpion would work. We did establish that that works. The piggy is a glutton. It needed 2 meals. I figured since we had so many raptors and it was a female raptor and I already have 2 females and a male, that it just wasn't that big of a deal and I left it behind, but tamed up on its own. There's no way you can carry a camel. They're way too big. Also, I wouldn't even be able to grab it. Let's take this stuff home. Let's sort through what we've got and then I'll go try to find something to carry back. And we'll do it that way. I really need a better way to get into my base. We'll work on that. Alright, how you doing, buddy? You good? You're good. Okay, perfect. Let's put all the copper, gold, the platinum. That out. I didn't need to put the lithium in there. I don't even know where we processed that. I haven't looked into it at all. We did get a Komodo head on our 25% chance to get that, so that's perfect. Let's put our exotics in there. I think we have lithium in here, maybe? Yeah. There's not enough space for all of it, so let's take some leather out, put that in there. I should probably put this thing back where it belongs, but that is future me's problem. Oh, it's my animals walking around up there. Okay. Leather. Make more rope. Ditch the fur in there as well. Now, what's that bar? Scorpion. Okay, but I need to get it to come up so it doesn't just fall through the world. Come at me, bro. Perfect. Actually gonna be sad when I cover all this up and I can't do this anymore either. This is not what I was planning to do. That's what happens though, right? Like you have a rough plan in your head and then it just completely goes awry when you get distracted by something. I like Little House. It's gonna look really cool once all the rest of it's put in. I'm gonna eat that. Eat it quickly. The Komodo dragon's coming. Hoping it's gonna eat it. It seems to be fine. I was afraid that killing this Komodo dragon near it would make it mad, but it doesn't seem to have made it mad. It was hungry, but it didn't seem to eat it. Alright, I've got to think through what my goals are really. So, to get back into the swamp, I really just wanted to be better geared up. And we might be that. I've got modifications on my weapons and my armor. I have a full set of armor of something. Better food could be nice. Oh, my yeast is done. We can make the antibiotics. And that will be nice. How many can I make? 24. That is excessive. Let's make 5. 24 is excessive. We will leave the yeast in there, though. Let's cook this meat. I've been doing a great job at eating the food I've cooked. I know, right? Later I'm going to be like, dang it, if only I had a million more antibiotics. I never even preserved this bacon. I was making it to feed all my animals because cooked food does so much better. I know, there's so many lily reeds around. Kind of crazy, actually. I don't see the boar's health bar. Might just need to get closer to it, though. Oh. Yay! Pumbaa. Oops. Welcome to the family, Pumbaa, who is a male. I hate the fact that the temperature is off. Just talk about how silly that is. You live here. You live in the desert. Why is it too hot for you here? It's the same with the moa. Alright, can you make this angle? Come on. Good job. Alright, now you wander around in here. Now we have a house. We have a house boar and a house hyena and 3 house raptors. Oh, it's just silly at this point. Alright, be good. Be a good boy. Okay, now what was I doing? A fishing rod. We need to make the fishing bench. in order to have the fishing rod. And then we have to give it to him, too. Fishing bench. 5 iron and 12 copper nails. Actually make that right now. Fish. Rope and wood. Tons of that. Here we go. Reviews for the Homestead DLC were saying that you can't use most of them without the Frontiers DLC, so you need Prometheus. Oh, I got a basic fishing bench. I'm like, what was that noise? What was that noise? Let's put this down. We're going to put this in here for now. I'm going to end up having to make another one eventually so I can take this one to the guy, it seems like. Yeah, there was a bit of a shark there. I saw it. I saw it as well. I noticed at the very beginning of stream that my internet was being kind of funky, but then it settled out, so I thought we were good. Hopefully we will go back to being good. But yeah, I saw that. Fingers crossed, everyone. Where do you make the... Do I even have the fishing pole unlocked? Nope. Oxy rope and wood. Basic fishing trap. Basic fishing trap. Okay, spoiler concerning the bench. This bench? The fishing bench? Yeah, sure. And then we need a basic fishing trap, which is iron nails, tree sap, iron nails, tree sap. My poor house. What was the other thing? Rip the... Oh, you will get all the benches back? Oh, good. Okay, cool. Tackle box. Basic fishing trap. A wood crop pot and a water barrel. Okay. Oh, we need 2 fishing traps. Reading comprehension, my friends. Everything you build, you'll get back. So I can take my crop plots and I'll get them back after. I guess I need more, so if I craft more, it's really not that big of a deal. But I don't have dirt out here, so... Yeah. One more fish trap. Okay, water barrel. Can I make the water barrel? Where is the water barrel? Where would the water barrel be? Tier 3. Tier 3 is when we start getting into water. Piped water, anyway. Water barrel. Okay, it is made at the bench. Iron. Barrel. 40. Refined wood. Thank you, Claudette. I appreciate that. And as always, I appreciate checking first. Ah, what's attacking me? Scorpion. That's why I want to get my animals moved, because when they were living in my house, it was totally fine, but the second I moved them up to the roof, things keep attacking the house. Kind of annoying. They're very noticeable up there. You don't need that. I don't think I need any of these scorpion parts, to be fair. I think when I go over there, too, I'm going to go on foot. Just in case we find anything interesting. It's annoying to get off the mountain, fight the drones. And the worst thing I think we could run into that we can't avoid easily is a raptor, just because they can see you from a million miles away. Water barrel. The views heard is that a lot of the home stuff requires brick. Oh, like clay bricks instead of stone? Oh, my pockets are full. So we need the heal device, which took what, steel? Yeah, steel. How much steel can I make? 24. Perfect. We need 20. Clay bricks. Okay. Will I be able to carry everything? Great question. That could be what kills it for me. Excellent question. We will find out. All this is going in here. Hook these. We probably can, because we can use our bags. We'll be able to use our bags. We could take a raptor. We haven't taken a raptor out, actually. We've only ever taken Slinky out. The ice pick will only give you scoria and obsidian. And actually, to get the ice pick, don't you need the DLC? Or no? Yeah, you do. To get the ice pick, I think you need Prometheus as well. They probably just, because it's accessible in the store, you have a way to get it. It's not that expensive. Most of our raptors are just house raptors, because I don't want them to die before I have a chance to breed them. Fix the bags, like the fact that the weight doesn't count. Oh, okay, you can get it in the workshop even if you don't have... I thought to get it in the workshop, you still had to have that DLC. Like another hiccup. How much steel did I need? 10? Yeah, 10 steel. Yeah, me too. As of earlier, they hadn't fixed it, I mean. I guess every week I live in fear of it being fixed, but it's been so long now. Like, it's been months. I don't know, time all kinds of blends together, but I think has it been longer? Like a year? You just have to unlock it. It does cost reds. But yeah, see, so you only get reds if you have Prometheus. So that's what it is. It does take Prometheus to get it at all, which makes sense. But I can see why people would be upset about that. Oh, you guys startled me. I'm sorry you're so hot. It's so silly. You shouldn't be hot in your natural habitat. It's like the MOA. I know I just said that a second ago. But really, it's silly that they're overheating in their natural habitat. I am going to take these. I got them for free anyway. Travel to the fishing outpost. Oh, my meat. It's like, what was I waiting for? My meat is what I was waiting for. 5 seconds to go. We're going to salt this and take it with us. Well, it ended up making a whole stack, so that's not ideal, but we'll go with it. We're gonna need the help. Let's take a raptor. Let's do it. So we've got Talon. Talon was the one we didn't like, right? Yeah, less weight capacity, less stamina. I didn't like that. Less resistance. Okay, so let's take Talon. Getting out of this building is going to be a thing. Oh, cool. Did we just, like, phase through the... Okay. Yeah, no, this is not gonna... It's not gonna work. We're probably gonna have to put it on follow and then try to get out of the house. Are you, like, up on the roof now? What are we doing? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna unstuck. There we go. We unstucked. You need water or this is gonna be a disaster. Don't need that. There we go. You don't have water. This is going to be a really long run. Does have a very tiny stamina bar. Have we been keeping up with the skills? No. Not at all. Alright, let's see. Let's increase your stamina. Your stamina bar is tiny. Less stamina consumed by sprinting. Also nice. Extra carry slots. Extra movement speed. Extra sprint speed. Better melee damage. Health restored on kills. Okay, cool. Stamina's slightly better. And now we're cruising. It is fast. I think these are the new fastest mounts. Could be making that up, but I'm pretty sure that this is the new fastest mount. It feels faster than a Moa. Hey, Zalima, good to see you. I want to use up all the stamina at once. The cave up there we should check out at some point. We do want to be able to run away if we accidentally trigger something bad. If you use the pheromone module for speed, it flies. Oh, I can imagine. Remember when we wasted every arrow we had because we thought these guys were aggressive, only to find out that they're not? Fun times. Fun times. I've never done the fish trader. I've only done the farming one on sticks. Dune Raptor versus Doom Raptor. Oh, my stamina's gone. Okay. Oh, it's doing better than Slinky did. The annoying part is having to stand here and wait while your stamina regenerates. Oh, crap. Now we got the camel in on this. Okay. This might be a problem. Uh-oh. Run away! I don't even need to fight this camel, honestly. Can we just not? Can we just not? Didn't do too bad. The lack of stamina is a problem. But, I mean... Considering how poorly Slinky did in that same situation, it's definitely still a win. Alright, let's see. Oh, hello. You're not doing well.
I'm hurt. Please, help me.
Alright, let's take out the heal device. Alright, you need oxygen, food, and water. That's not bad. He didn't take any medication, so...
Reckon you could, help me rebuild this place?
Tide-gorged bear? Fun. Seems like a fun thing to play with. Tide-gorged bear. Did you go to this side? Why did you teleport over here? Doing this in a storm is not a smart idea necessarily. Why is your health coming back? Oh, I hate stuff like this. We're not even hurting it anymore. We were doing good damage to it. Healing itself before I can even do anything. Okay. You say all that's breaking from the storm, isn't it? You could just hear all the glass breaking. I feel like this building is not well suited for this. Like, honestly. I hope that this building gets plot armor, because if not, it's definitely not going to last. I feel like I might be wasting my time here. We're coming up on another red section of storm. I do like this little hut. These traders are a fun idea. The glass always sounds so dramatic. Okay, once you do this, it stays. Good. So plot armor confirms. Okay. Fishing bench. I forgot the fishing bench. Dang it. All right, well, we're going back. Are you okay? This wood's down anyway, so we're gonna take advantage of it. I've been trying not to cut down all the desert trees because there's not very many and I like them. But if it's already down, I'm not going to waste the wood. Did I miss the floor? Oh, we got it. Okay. I think I did miss the floor initially. Our hyena bestiary. Window in there. Well, it's cool. Okay, let's go back. Oh, let's get this tree first. But before we go back, let's go further in and get our other raptor. Because this way should be the other raptor. Yeah, I do have the skill that lets me pick up the wood as I cut it. Hello, friends. You need a new name. We already have a scythe, but what's your deal? Plus 50 stamina, plus melee damage and weight, plus movement speed, plus physical resistance. Minus health, but I feel like we can make up from that. Okay, so you are much better than you. Are you good? Food and water, you're okay? All right. What is in this bag? Anything that I actually want? Not really. Let's take the bandage. Honestly, the rest of this is garbage, but let's at least throw it out so that it stops being here. All right. Follow me home, friends. This one is another female, I think. Wait, is it a male? It's another female. That was the other reason. Yeah, that's the reason I left it behind, because we already have 2 females. I need a male. Well, we have a male, but I need a good male. But this at least will be a good breeding female. Let's go get back and get the bench. But yeah, let's think of a good female name. I'm okay with Scythe, Talon, and whatever else the other one's name is. But obviously we can't have duplicates. So we need to start doing better naming. Are you still with me? So like, what are you doing? This is what happened. This is what happened with... Okay, you know what? Hold on. This is what happened with Bolt. He just fell behind and couldn't keep up. We're gonna switch the saddle. We're gonna switch the saddle. Are you drinking from the pond? Because that's fantastic. I'm gonna need you to do that all the time. All right, saddle. We're gonna ride the good one. And you are gonna go on follow instead of lie down. Mona Lisa? I don't hate it. All right, let's go with it. Let's go with it. Okay. They needed a pit stop. I forgot they could do that. Just drink from the water. Okay, this way we're protecting the good one. I hate to say it. Like, I want Scythe to make it. Don't get me wrong. But at least we're protecting the better stats raptor. In theory, they're supposed to teleport to you if you get too far ahead, which is what I was counting on when I was doing Bolt. And I don't know why it didn't work. I really have no idea what killed him. He's coming. Or she's coming. I had a comment on one of my VODs that was saying that female raptors are rare compared to males. And it's funny because I went with that because I couldn't remember. I was like, oh, okay, so I have 2 males and a female. And then I got back in and realized I have 2 females and a male. All right, you're coming. I have 2 females. Now I have 3 females and a male. Sal, you got a new dog? That's exciting. Oh, speaking of the dogs, they did well. Yeah, I have 3 females and a male. I was so worried the whole time that they were going to do poorly at the boarding facility. Like, I seriously was stressing the entire time. But I never did get a call that they were, like, refusing to eat or anything like that. But when I picked them up, poor Daisy was so desperate to get out of there. Why are you not fighting back? Did I not put... Okay, this is going to be confusing. I want to make sure I'm not accidentally going to kill my own. How are you? 86% health. Okay, good. They did get report cards. They did get report cards. Daisy got talkative. Not surprising. Oh, you're fighting something. You are fighting something. You are also fighting a raptor. How are you doing? 83% health. Okay, we're okay. So, she was so desperate to get out of there that for the first time ever in her entire life, she jumped into the car. Like, she didn't stop to bark at the other dogs that we were going by. She didn't stop to do anything. And she left and jumped into the car. I felt so bad. So they were a bit of a wreck on... We got them on Wednesday. Yesterday. We got them yesterday. And they were clearly tired. They were clearly, like, out of sorts. And then Daisy barked at something. I should say tried to bark at something. Because her voice is completely gone. Like, she's so hoarse. I'm like, I think she literally never stopped barking the whole time. Because her voice is completely gone. Where is... Are you fighting something else or are you just stuck? What's the deal? You're just stuck. Okay. Come on, catch up. So yeah, her report card was talkative. And then they had the same things like friendly, you know, all the normal stuff. And then Toby's was missed his family. which was like a heartbreaking thing for it to say, because I was like, what was he doing that he missed his family? I felt so bad. Like the whole time I was like, what if he thinks that we left him? What if he thinks that he's back in the shelter and we're never coming back? What if that's what he thinks is happening? And so I read that and I'm like, was he just sad the whole time? But he's okay. I was a little worried because, you know, Daisy came back and had an accident on the floor and her voice was messed up. They completely zonked out. I mean, they were so tired. But yes, bullies are grade A pouters, and he's got a very expressive pouty face. So that's what I think it was. He was probably pouting the whole time. But they're back. They seemed a little bit better today, a little bit more settled. I had to wake him up for dinner. That's never happened. He's usually hassling me for food when it's even close to dinner time. And I had to take his full bowl. He didn't even react to me making dinner. I had to take his full bowl and wake him up to eat. It was crazy. I'm like, who are you and what have you done with Toby? But they do seem to have settled back in a bit today. They were better today than yesterday. So hopefully they will be even better tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna keep going and hope that I'm really gonna need her to, like, you don't have the health for this. Oh, good. You caught up. We need to go this way. Yeah. Right? Yes, this way. This way. Hey, Luna's good to see you. It was good. It was good. We're glad to be back. Very glad to be back, but it was good. Come on. Why are we stuck? Let's go. So Mona Lisa is staying home. We're going to switch back to the other one. We're going to switch back to the other raptor for the return trip with the bench. Probably shouldn't have even tried to go through the house, honestly. Oops, got off again. Should have learned my lesson the last time. Okay, you lie down. Also, give me the saddle. And have a food. Okay, where's the other one? We're like crawling through the house. Crawling through. Oh, my inventory's full. Okay. Okay, for real though, where is... I don't even remember who it was. Who did we have out with us? Scythe? There you are. Oh, it was Talon. I knew that. I knew it was you the whole time. Okay. I knew it was you the whole time. Okay. You are doing some kind of weird position here. Lay down. We are going to sleep. Wake up. And get going with our day. Let's craft this up. Put the wood away. I know, it's really good that you can make the, that you can open doors and stuff saddled now. Such a good quality of life update. Hello, friend. Alright, let's, make more rope. And let's grab this bench. And then let's go back. Actually, let's just wait for the storm to be over. It's only 7 a.m. Let's repair my lantern. Fully charge that guy back up. And eat a 4th meat for myself. Nothing's gonna happen to you here, so I'm feeling pretty safe just letting her heal over time. I haven't made rope out of the silk. We have some silk. I haven't needed to. We've had enough rope just using the leather. Feeding them cooked meat is so good. Like, she's level 11 already. We just got her. We rode her home, and now she's level 11. Let's do... increased regeneration. Increased stamina and movement speed. There we go. Once we're through the second red part, we'll get going. I'm feeling pretty good about it. This was a really big, side quest. But I do think we're probably ready for the swamp. If we had to be. I think we could go out there and survive. The thing I'm not sure about is what we have to do once we get there. Holy crap. Were we meant to jump that high? No. That was definitely a glitch from being inside. Talon is so fast. And she's a crappier one. We stop and skin this guy now? We can. We have the bench, right? Yeah, we picked up the bench. Okay. You know, at this point, I wouldn't even put it past me to have forgotten that, so it was worth double checking. Worth double checking for sure. Oh, taking storm damage? Should pet you, so at least you're getting the benefit. Every time it curls up and gets cozy, we're gonna kill it. We're gonna have to kill that one, I think. But we know that, like, one-on-one, we can take on a raptor. It was only when everything else started getting involved that it became a problem, but Talon can take a raptor. We should probably stop running and start conserving stamina, though, just in case. Because that was the problem. Stamina was the problem. The cats were so mad at us when we got home from vacation, too. Like, even the most lovey of the three, Mario is the most affectionate of all of them, he hid under the bed. Like, he came out and was like, oh, you're back, and then hid under the bed. Only for like an hour, though, just enough for us to know that he was displeased. And then he was all over us. But all three of them were like, oh, good. We're not home alone anymore. Now we hate you. We just want to make sure you know that we're mad. Okay. There's usually like 2 steps to these. But maybe repairing the place was the second step? I'm not sure. For the farming one, you come and bring it stuff, and then you have to, like, prepare a delivery. Okay, you settle in right there. And now let's put down the bench. Deploy the tackle box. And the fishing traps. Leave the area while the fisheries officer sets up. Oh yeah, that's the next thing. So you go away and then you come back and it's like magically a different place. So you gotta get further away and then come back. Okay, I guess it's exactly the same. Oh no, see, he rearranged. Oh, hello. Look at the little fireplace with the little grate on the front of it, the fireplace screen. Oh my god, I love that. It's so cute. Alright, what's this? My crop plot. My crop plot. The little bed. I feel like there should be one of those little bags with the bench. Or do we not get the bench back?
Fire.
Okay, so we can sell 5 fish for 2 ren, 5 saltwater fish, or 1 unique fish.
Mate, stay safe.
Because I can't pick this up anymore. I'd have to, like, break the ground underneath it. But all the rest of my stuff was in a bag. I feel like there's meant to be a bag here with my bench in it. It's under the fireplace. I wish I'd known that that was going to pop in there before I did it. Think we can get to it from underneath? Probably not, huh? That part's not over the water. Aha, we can. Got it. Okay. It went into the water. Fantastic. So now we need to catch some fish. Which one of these is mine? This one. We'll take these back and we'll put them... And I guess I could leave them here. We could just steal his fish. Steal his fish from him. Oh, we got bit by the piranha.
Let's see what you've got. Good catch, mate.
All right. Good work, Prospector. You've done well today.
Cool.
We've made some room at Eden, if you'd like to invite your new friend back.
Wait, what? Invite to Eden? Chief Fisheries Officer Dunsky, invite to Eden. If invited, they will pack up and move to Eden when you vacate the area. Oh. Ooh, do we want to do that? Then he would be near our house, but is it more fun to leave him on his ponds? I think maybe we should invite him to Eden. Because then I can put fish traps over there in the pond right outside our base. And Eden. I think we'll send him to Eden. It was a nightmare of raptors trying to get over here to sell to him. Oh no. Nope, that's not the out. This is the out. I missed. Okay, you're good. We got him. Oh, he'll go to the pond at Eden? He doesn't, like, go inside? Okay, well, that's cool. We need oxite, and we're right here, so I'm gonna get this while we're standing here. I'm so glad we made the time to go back. It would have been terrible. I mean, we never would have known it, right? But the fact that we potentially left the best raptor I've found so far out in the wild to die is kind of sad. Okay, did we go far enough away? I'm curious to see. Yeah, we did. Look, he's gone. His whole house is gone. Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna go home and see where he goes. We need better stamina. Better stamina for sure. We're gonna have to craft that fireplace. We 100% need that fireplace for ourselves. You have 3 points available. Can we put it into stamina? Yeah, we can. Alright, we maxed out the stamina. It's 20% bigger. Hardly tell the difference. But it's there. We just have to believe that it's there. Yeah, we're going to make it for sure. I want my house, even if we don't need it, right? Because we're going to have all the other things. The reason I made my house section so big is because I want it to have all that stuff. So we're going to have, like, maybe we'll put that in the living room area. We'll put it in the new living room area. Hey, Ontown, good to see you. We got sidetracked. Shocking. Shockingly, we got sidetracked. Let's see. I definitely need to be able to pick up all the stuff from in there. We need the steel. All right, where did we leave Talon? Right over here. Perfect. Let's go back. Okay, so now we need to check and see where the fisher guy is at Eden. It's super handy if we can bring all of them together, then everything we need is right there at Eden, right where we live. That's going to be really convenient, actually. Did I fix the heat issue? No, they're all just living in bad temperatures, unfortunately. I don't know if there is a fix until what I'd like to do is get them like a temperature controlled area. I think it just affects their stats. It doesn't stop them from leveling up or harm them in any way, but it is annoying. I was just complaining about that earlier too, because we have a boar that we caught in the desert, but it's too hot in the desert for our boar. Just like it's too cold when we try to tame a slinker in the Arctic, it's too cold. Makes no sense. One of the other things I've found, this has nothing to do with anything I was just saying, by the way. There's mods that you can put on, ooh, baby raptor, hello. On armor that's like 20 comfort per item. So like we can have a set of pajamas. No, they do still grow and they do still tame. It just takes longer. Oh, come on. I was so distracted by the baby. Are you a boy? No, you're a girl. We have nothing but female raptors. Even the, it might be the camel that we were thinking of. Maybe the camel was having issues because of the, you know what? I don't need anything from that. The camel was having issues because of the housing issue. No, not the baby. For all we know, this could be another super baby. Okay, can we get home, please, before you die? Oh, jeez. That's one of those guys. We don't want to deal with... No, baby, no! No! Baby, run! Yeah, I don't know why it was doing that. It did eventually grow up. Okay, let's avoid that thing. And go here. I didn't do anything to fix it, though. It just kind of happened. Come on, baby. Yeah, let's not name it until we know it's going to live. If we can get it into the house with our other house raptors, then we can think about a name. Or, I mean, you can think about a name, but we're not going to officially name it. Banshee? That is a good name. I like it. Okay, now we just have to hope it lives. And it would be really cool if it lives with good stats. Come on, baby. Here, little baby. Where are you? Hello? Here you are. She's doing her best. She's doing her very best to keep up with us. Oh, right. The Slinkers were the ones that were smiley names. That's right. That's okay. All right, let's get you home. I definitely need to fix up. I need to fix up our animal area for sure. She does have little legs. She's got widow legs. I gotta fix up the stuff. So that they can live outside. The house raptor thing is getting to be a little bit much. They're too big. We're gonna make it work. But it's not gonna work for much longer. Okay, you lay down. Let's make sure the baby made it in. I had to start putting them on the roof because the Tusker... Like, I couldn't even move inside the base anymore. The Tusker was blocking the door. It was a really big problem. Okay, can you follow me up at this angle? There you go. Good baby. Okay, come on. Come on. There you go. Okay, so you... Okay, you're no longer following me. I need to put food in here. All right, Mini Blue just appeared behind me and scared the heck out of me, so I need to step away for just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. You need to settle in. The baby's sleeping. Raw food's not their favorite, but it's in here. She had like a drive-by naming request too. Like, I had a bad dream. Also, can you name something Sprinkles? We're not naming that one Sprinkles, but it's now on the list for future things. Alright, so you're here. We need to get our inventory sorted out. Then we need to go find the fisher guy. Mature coconuts. Don't really have anything to do with those. Let's put my garden back together. Putting them out to the greenhouse isn't a bad idea. I would just have to get a door on it. Okay, that can go there. We'll put the fish bench back here, actually. We'll leave it here. I have all this thatch to break down. Where did it go in here? Here it is. This right here. We'll probably move it around later, but we'll stay there for now. We'll put the tackle box in it. I'm going to put those fish traps in. I'm going to put the fish traps in the water over there. A fluffy tusker named Sprinkles would be a fantastic idea. Also, whatever it is, we can't get too attached because Mini Blue wants all of the animals. I don't know where she gets it from. Truly. I have no idea where she gets this from. But she wants all of the animals, so I've been giving her stuff. Like from my character, downloading them from space and giving them to her. So I gave her a moa, and I gave her a horse. She already had a bunch of buffalo, but she wants all the things. Oh, you're playing Crimson Desert? How are you liking it so far? Okay, so he's probably inside. Let's put the fish traps down here with our water thing. I was watching a little bit of gameplay of it before stream too. That there. So she would love a tusker. She's got a list. She was really sad when she realized that most of the cool animals that she wants are not on Olympus. Like, she wanted a shaggy zebra, and she wanted a tusker. She wants a slinker. She basically wants all the things, right? So I was like, I'll give you extras. Like, when I get some that are extra, I will give them to you. So I have to make a point to do that. Okay, so where in here did this guy go? You were already here. You were already here. Maybe up here. Oh, there he is. I see the little fish barrel. Aha, here you are.
Hello.
Okay, cool.
Stay safe out there.
Now, this is the one that's selling food. Gruel. 10 Ren. We got 4 from the fisher guy. These don't seem very good compared to the stuff we can make for ourselves, so I don't know why we would ever want to buy it, but we could do it. We could do a stream of just getting mini blue animals. We totally could. We totally could. So yeah, when we get a Tusker, we'll name it Sprinkles and we'll give it to Mini Blue. It'll be great. Okay, should we attempt the swamp thing again? We've got an hour. We might not be able to finish the mission, but we could probably start it. We know how to get to the swamp now, and that's what held us up the worst the last time. The thing is, I don't know what we're going to deal with when we get over there. It's obviously going to be some kind of combat. There's a lab to investigate. Like, this looks scary. We should at least take the operation. I bet we could do it.
Prospector, I have a task for you. We've intercepted a message from TPS regarding a location that may be of interest to our investigation. They mentioned Group 15, so we better check it out ourselves. Though I should warn you, there will likely be TPS interference along the way.
Yeah, interference along the way. So we want to make sure that we are... We'll go in the morning. So we'll take the rest of today to just kind of repair all of our things, make sure we have enough ammunition, and then we'll head back over there. I am going to go on foot. I don't want to mess with one of my mounts through the swamp when we were kind of struggling with it the first time. We don't have any that are throwaway right now, if that makes sense, right? Like, we were kind of treating Talon that way. Especially now that I have a better one, like Mona Lisa is better. So we were kind of treating Talon as a little bit of a throwaway. I guess we could. I mean, she's fast. She's definitely fast. Good point. We should definitely empty our pockets. That is an excellent point. I don't know. I don't want to sacrifice her. We do have the new baby, and Mona Lisa's already a better raptor. I made some poison pills. So I made the pills that give you 10 minutes of protection from poison. I've always used them for like the swamp bosses and or the like cave worm bosses. It's a good reminder to grab my antibiotics. So I made some of that. So before we actually go into the swamp, we're going to take one of those because it was the poison that gave me the most trouble. Let's refill our oxygen. Like, I think we would have been fine if we didn't get poisoned. That's what nearly took us out. That can all go in there. Build pieces. I'm going to take all of these. I did one of those missions to get the beacons, the little thatch house ones. And then I was taking them all apart because there's not a ton of fiber out here. I was just taking all the pieces so I could destroy them to get the free fiber. And sticks, but mostly the fiber. And that way it also gets rid of the things, so they're not just taking up space on my world. I gotta organize all my storage. I know it's a mess right now. I promise I'll fix it. I will definitely fix it. So yeah, between the fact that we have healing items, we have... I would have liked to have a gun. What would take? Could we get that done? Trench shotgun, 20 titanium. I guess it would be the ammunition would be the problem. We have cured leather. We have titanium. The shotgun would be good if we got into a bind, you know? Like if we get into trouble, the shotgun would be helpful. What was it again? Steel screws. And wood. Have more steel, we do. Not the hunting rifle. Trench shotgun, that's the one we want. I don't have the semi-auto pistol. I don't have any points into pistols. I have a lot of skill points into rifles and shotguns, but I don't have any into I don't have any into pistols. So we've been using this one-shot pistol just because we got it for free. Where I need the 12 gauge casing. Nope. Nope. Copper. Okay. Definitely got a lot of copper. I don't even think I have the pistol unlocked, honestly. I know, it wouldn't be a bad idea because we get so much free ammunition. Advanced pistol. Three seconds to reload. Wait. 3 seconds to reload? The one-shot pistol only takes 2 seconds. So the advanced pistol takes even longer to reload than this one? That's brutal. Is there a better one than that? We could get a submachine gun. We could... We could get a submachine gun. It also fires 9mm rounds. That's crazy, though. The advanced pistol takes even longer. It's got to hold more than one, right? One shot versus... Like, I don't know how many rounds this holds. We could make both. We need to make bullets, though. So we have a little bit of gunpowder. Not much. You make buckshell shots. I usually make the armor-piercing ones. I think that buckshot's going to be our best bet here. It is 8 rounds. Okay, so that's the difference. It takes longer, but it is 8 rounds. Yeah, we usually use the slugs. That's what it is. We use the slugs. Epoxy. Need more epoxy. I feel like this is just for emergencies. I'm not going to go into it trying to use the shotgun. This is strictly for emergencies. Make sure it's on my hotbar, but we're not going to try to use it. How much titanium do I have? Not enough. Platinum. Yeah, so I can't make both. We'd have to go mining more. The pistol's not a bad idea to have in general because we have so much free ammunition for it. You need food. You all need food. Get back some of this bacon. Just put that in there. Put the epoxy away. Put the copper in here. Can I make a shotgun attachment for this? Yeah, exactly. The shotgun is for... If we're using the shotgun, things have gone horribly wrong. Movement speed. I think we were doing narrow barrel. Accuracy and critical damage. This one's new. Projectile damage, critical damage, stealth damage. Extra ammo capacity. Okay. We don't need the scope. I don't really care about that. Silencer, don't care. We don't need a silencer on our shotgun. If we're using the shotgun, something's already gone wrong. So I'm thinking narrow barrel like we usually do, although the 15% across the board damage might be good. Stealth damage not going to help us though. So let's do narrow barrel. So we need 2 platinum and 4 leather. We can do that. Platinum. Leather. Shotgun attachments. There we go. Get this thing ready to go. $19 bullets is not very much, but hopefully we won't have to use it. I'll probably put it here. We're gonna fix our steel knife. I hate to because I don't want to use the steel. How do my raptors not eat my other pets? They're well trained. They're house raptors. They're good boys and girls, and they are very well trained. Okay, so normally my shotgun would be 5. Gonna put it on 6, which is gonna confuse me probably. Actually, no, let's go 5. We'll put the one-shot pistol on 6. Like, it's always axe, pickaxe, knife, bow, shotgun, rifle, and then whatever else. We do kind of have a house puppy now, though. We have a hyena wandering around. Alright, let's fix our knife. Our last piece of good steel. Our bow should be good. We have 51 arrows, which should also be good. I want to carry these steel, or not, concrete fortification walls in case we need them. So we always carried the wood walls as, like, defenses when we were out and about. We're gonna do that this time in this playthrough with the concrete walls. I'm not sure, actually. I could check right here. I don't know what the difference is. Like, the wooden ones have 500 durability. What are these? Oh, 5. It's still 5,000. So they have the same amount of health as the wooden ones. So I guess the difference is just the appearance of them. I thought that they would actually be stronger. Like, that they would have more durability to them. That's a little bit of a bummer. Not gonna lie. It does make them less cool. Still good. Just not as good. We're still gonna do it. We're still gonna use them. Am I carrying my... Like, we have hedgehogs somewhere. I thought I was carrying them, but it seems like maybe I'm not. Oh yeah, I am. They're in here in my base in a bag. Put them in there. Okay, we've got... Can I make something for good food again? Probably not. I think we're good on that. let's take our bacon. It's not ideal that we're going to be running on all meats. But I don't really have anything good. I gotta get my garden better. Oh yeah, it is oxite. Which is also a good reminder that my oxygen tank is in the oxite machine. I need to go fill my water too. My water bottle is empty. She's better. She is still a little bit hoarse today, but she's better than she was yesterday. I don't really need my heal device anymore either, I guess. I'll put it in my base in a bag, just because. Okay. Let's eat this, and this, and that. Alright. Oh, right. We have to do this all over again. That's right. We gotta actually go back and do the... I was about to run towards the cave. We need to talk to Iris. I think you can put... I don't know if you can put the heal device in the doctor bag. Let's find out. Let's take a moment to check. Nope. You can't. But I will put it in my spare tools bag, because that might make more sense. My bags are empty. Iris is this one, right? Yeah.
Alrighty then. I've been tinkering with an old radio I found in one of the crates out here. TPS are deliberately low tech when it comes to their comms. I must admit, it's rather clever. We couldn't figure out how they were communicating with each other for weeks. I managed to tune into their current frequency. They seem to rotate regularly, and I overheard a conversation about an old survey hut. We think it might have been used by Group 15. I don't have much to go on as to what they were using it for. That's up to you to find out. Theo has some equipment for you. Go talk to him first.
Okay, the only thing I'm still going back and forth on is that if we bring a raptor, we can kind of run past everything scary.
Try not to blow yourself up.
We could run right past the stuff. Still not sure I want to do that. Oh, I cannot believe we didn't take fall damage on that. I guess the sand is cushiony enough. The sand cushioned our fall. Alright, let's go sleep. And hope that we are bringing enough food. I'd bring the rest of this bacon. It's an extra slot that I probably don't need to waste, but what if I want to heal myself, you know? Using food instead of my healing potions? We're gonna go with it. I can always ditch a food item later. We're gonna go on foot. Executive decision made. We're going on foot. My bow is a little bit more than halfway. Should I fix it? It would be a bit of a... What happened here? What did you all do? What did you fight? You fought something. Okay. Hey, Pi, good to see you. No, that much damage to that like only to those two panels wouldn't have been the storm. Something must have been attacking the house. Oh man, I fought one of those Yetis. There's no body though, so I don't know. His big butt's just hanging over the edge. Yeah, there's no body there, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe they got so hungry they ate the house. We know our way through this time, so hopefully that'll be fine. This is going to go great. We're prepared. We're ready for anything. Fight a raptor on the way. I am kind of tempted to see what kind of damage a shotgun does against a raptor. Like, not enough to waste one of our very few bullets. We can get past this raptor. I'm gonna try to just skip it. Their detection range is absolutely wild. What is this? Did we do this last time? I think we did. Silica. Maybe not. I don't know that I noticed that last time. That might be another good one to have. Although I don't know that we need more concrete, which I think is what that would be best for. Definitely don't have the best arrangement of food. My health was like 1200 before. Glass. Right. Glass. Ooh, spiders. The spiders haven't despawned yet. Their poison? Also rough. I haven't built with the limestone yet, no. It looks good, though. Like, it looks a lot cleaner than the concrete. But I haven't built anything with it. You can make glass with sand, yes. It's not very efficient, though. It actually takes a while to dig up enough sand. Like, you need, I don't know, 10 sands to get one, glass versus silica, which is just 1-to-1. Okay, shortcut opens. Now let's try to do this.
Well, my job here is done. Good luck, kid.
I watched somebody doing this earlier. I forget who I was watching, but I was watching a video. And their cave was so much brighter. I was like, do I need to mess with my gamma settings or something? Because their cave was crazy bright compared to mine. And they were also using a, like this basic lantern with the animal fat. I feel like it's so dark. So it must be crazy dark for you guys, because I know YouTube darkens it. We need to go this way. This way. And around. And then... this is where I got messed up before. Because I kept only going in one direction. Yeah, I need to go left here, right? And that was what I was doing wrong. I was only going to the right. I love that I just said, like, it's fine, we won't get lost. This is back at the water. We're totally lost. This way leads out to the Arctic, so it's not that. It is left here. But then I just kept going the same wrong direction. Like, I kept trying to take one direction as if it's the only choice that existed, and then finally was like, oh wait, I can turn that way. But it's not this, because this is back over the water. Gosh darn it. We figured this out, and it was so obvious what I was doing wrong. It's turn at the ice. It was like, then I was going the wrong way. Okay, back at the water. Back at the water, then we get up here to where it starts being snowy, and we go to the left. Yeah, I need to light my way here for sure. Keep to the left. Oh, here we go. Okay, it was across this way. That's what I was doing wrong. I was hugging the edge when I have to cross over this section. The shadows have to be set to low. Display. What if we lower them like 1? Oh, change will be applied on restart, so yeah, not even worth it. What if we bring up our gamma like from 2.2 to 2.6? We'll have to see if that is a problem everywhere. Seem brighter? Can't really tell. And is it too bright outside the cave? Okay, so...
This place is fascinating. I'm really hopeful that this will provide more insight into what the group were doing here. What other reason could there be for blocking off an entire area of Icarus, right under the UDA's nose?
You really think the UDA didn't know what was happening here?
Well, they sent us here to investigate. That's a fair amount of money to waste on a fake expedition.
To preserve their reputation, they burn all the cash on Earth. I'm sure they know more than they let on.
We don't know what
Most
that thing
organizations
is.
do. Their methods may be different on the surface, but they're just as bad as TPS in some ways.
Whatever that
You
little
seem to know
hoppy
a
thing
fair bit
is, we
about
didn't see it the last
They're
time.
people just like you and I. Upset, desperate people doing terrible, desperate things. I don't completely disagree with their message, just their methods.
Okay, so shooting these bugs was difficult. Are we inside a rock right now? We totally are. But see, that didn't hurt very bad because... What is this thing? We can break it. Is that where these guys come from? We gotta skin this bug. At their little bug home. Alright, where are we going, first of all? Way over here. Okay. We already know what these guys are like. Of course, it gave me a concussion just dropping from the sky like that. These guys aren't scary. We know about these guys. Whoa. Gonna take the concussion, it's fine. We're doing better this time without those stupid... whatever the things in the ground were. Those were rough. So them not being involved made that a lot easier. Okay. I feel like if we'd come in the last time and it was like this, I would have been like, oh yeah, the swamp's not bad. You probably could take meds for the concussion, but it only lasts for 30 seconds. What are you? I don't know what this thing is. Swamp hopper. Oh, it's like a little lizard. I must have killed one before. I don't recognize it, but I didn't get the little, like, you killed a new creature thing. Like the new creature for the bestiary pop-up. Didn't get that. There's more of those guys. Not bad. There is clay here. That's good to know. We can grab clay from this swamp if we need to make some of those decorations. Talking about earlier. Yeah, like maybe it popped up when I was doing so much other stuff. I was too distracted. That's probably it. This gold? It is gold. Imagine living out here. The green haze would be terrible. Right, we want to be this way. This is a weird looking swamp. Like, look at the layout of this. You're just a strider. The sound of the strider coming up behind me freaked me out. There are a lot of striders. That's okay, because they're friendly. This feels like a pathway of doom. If we're locked in on both sides, we'll just hang out with our strider friend. This just feels like a doom canyon. Hey, rhubarb. So many of the plants that you can usually only get, like sugarcane is on this map, bananas, rhubarb now. On the other maps, those you have to get from the station. So it's cool they actually grow here now. I didn't need that. Probably gonna ditch it. The seeds went into my inventory. I think we might have already had rhubarb seeds, to be fair, but now we have more, just in case. I know we have garlic and onion seeds. We did get those from our little initial run through the swamp. And by run through, I mean teeny little poke in. We only have 3 minutes left of poison protection. Okay, we're in... This is a really big circle. Like, a really big circle to search. This avocados? It totally is. Avocados and rhubarbs both grow here naturally. That's cool. I've got to get an idea going of what seeds I need. I was getting these from the rewards for those little simple missions. Oh, Kumara grows here too! So much stuff grows here. I know we have Kumara seeds because we have them. You know what, we're just gonna do it real quick. I have my seed bag, so we'll ditch all of the actual plants and just keep the seeds. Like, I'm not gonna clutter up my inventory. Berry bush. I'm not going to clutter up my inventory with the Komodo, nothing scary. All fern. Berry bush. Okay, anyway, let's stay on task. We'll collect things as we find them. But for now, stay on task. I think I already, like, veered off. Okay. Avocados. That was the only other one I was going to grab. We only have another minute. What the heck is that thing? It looks like a giant mosquito. I was literally about to say, maybe we don't need to bother with, you know, another poison pill. Maybe we don't need to re-up it, but I feel like just to be safe. We made them. I don't know if that thing is friendly or not. It doesn't look friendly. It looks terrifying. Bunny rabbits. Where are we in the circle? Oh, we're leaving the circle accidentally. Okay, stay in the circle. Liquor. It literally looks like a giant mosquito that walks instead of flies. Is that a... Yep, that's one of those guys. I forget what it's called. The slimy things. They're on Prometheus. I can hear it clicking now that you say it's a clicker. Creepy. I have no idea what I'm looking for, by the way. Delta Station and Epsilon Station. We're gonna figure it out. Whoa! Hello! Oh, baby drones. Ouch. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let's put my health potions on my hotbar. We barely hurt that thing at all. There's so many of them. Ah! Yep. Okay. Alright, we broke out the shotgun. That thing have nothing to loot? Biscuit, that's the word for it. All that, we didn't even get any good loot? We're gonna use the food to get our health up a little bit. That's one of those big bug things. Am I still going into the circle? Not really. The circle's more this way. Should there have been something that I could loot from that? Because it seems like there should be, right? It was like a mega drone. Komodo. I'll pay better attention. I looked away when it actually died. Biscuits. Alright, so the shotgun was necessary, not just like, you know, would be nice to have. It was a necessary thing for that. The bow just wasn't doing enough damage. So we might need... You don't get anything for the drones? Okay. We might need to fall back and make more ammunition, because I started out... Yeah, that took, what, 4 shots? 5? Oh, hello. One of those guys. But it's okay, see? Because we didn't get poisoned this time. Whoa! Oh no! I fell down. Where is your weak spot? There it is, right in the mouth. Why do you not have a health bar? A reaver. I know, right? What's attacking me? Ah, another one of those. Another one of those. Those swamp hoppers. This is cool though. You know, like, I'm stressed. Whoa! Again with the right next to me. I was trying to kill the bird. Why you gotta do me that way? My bow's dying too. Everything is going super well. Super well. I was thinking earlier that I should get my legendary bow, like my legendary weapons, and bring them down. I might actually do that. Normally the creatures have a health bar, so I can see exactly like what kind of damage they're doing. I just realized that there's crystallized miasma here, which means I can make miasmic tools, which means I can get all the stuff from that. I'm gonna save these. I don't need all of those vegetables. I wanted like a fresh start on a fresh map. So I didn't really mess with it, but I don't know. I feel like I earned those through my gameplay, right? I saw somebody comment that on another video I was watching. Couldn't remember which one. Couldn't tell you. It was a conversation in the comments of the video that was essentially criticizing not having a fresh start, like not starting with nothing. And the creator was like, well, I worked hard for these things in my gameplay, so why not use them? I was like, you know, it's a really good point. I feel like we did the work of setting ourselves up. And so now maybe in order to progress, we bring down all of the stuff that we earned. Because what good is it doing me sitting in the space station? Not like I'm using it on another map either. Like, it's just sitting in the station, not being used. And the game kind of intends for you to do that, you know? Like, this area is harder than the maps before it. So it makes sense that you take what you earned on those maps and you use them again. Like, you use them... Whoa! I was looking right at that thing. You think they don't have health bars so that they can sneak up on you like that? There's another one right there. There's a third one right there. Okay, my bow's almost dead. This isn't gonna work. And that just cost me, like, the majority of my arrows. I need to skin this thing real quick and get the things back. My poison pill wore off. That's those stupid bugs. This is a disaster. I'm going to get poisoned. Yeah, exactly, Mustang, right? Like, it's in the game. We worked for them. I need to eat something else. I need to eat something new. What do I not have? I don't have this meat. I need to take a new poison pill. And then we need to fall back because I don't have the ammunition. I don't have the ammunition for this, and I don't have... I should have repaired my bow. I said it before we left. I was like, I don't want to waste the aluminum when it's not even half dead. I should have wasted the aluminum. Because my bow is not going to cut it. My bow is not going to cut it. I think we'll for sure get the legendary bow down. Valuable lesson learned, though. We were better equipped for the swamp, so this did do it. We needed the shotgun. Like, I kind of made it for an emergency situation, but we need it. Or we need the better bow. Because normally, you know, like, we're 2 bow levels down from where I like to be with this recurve bow. Because obviously, you know, my preference for without being a workshop item is the compound bow. Need to get down this little cliff. It's just a strider. Okay. And we're still rocking the recurve, even with an upgrade on it. That's not great. A lot of limestone here. I don't want to take another poison pill. That feels like a waste. So I want to make sure we're out of here before this one wears off. Is the only reason I'm kind of running out. When we get close to the exit, I might, you know, start harvesting stuff again or whatever. But I want to make sure I don't have to take another poison pill. I know, bows are my preference. For sure. But I agree. You get to a certain point and you need the guns. This isn't going to work. How did I get out of here before? Oh, we took the little canyon, which is right here. Looks like. We have ubis that we got from Styx. I mean, Prometheus. Is this thing angry? Is this going to be another, like, desert creature thing? For legendary weapons, you either have to bring... You know what? We're gonna see if you can stay with me. You probably can't. I accidentally picked up some miasma. We don't want that. Like, are you aggressive? No. It for sure would have noticed me by now if it was going to attack me. Like, we were right up close to it. Okay, so that thing looks scary. Just like the big thing in the desert looks scary, but it's not going to attack you. Unprovoked, anyway. But it looks terrifying. If this little bird doesn't make it back, that's okay, right? Like, if it survives, it was meant to be. If it doesn't, we don't actually need one. It's just fun. It's fun to have new babies. But yeah, you either need the repair bench with the kits that you buy from the workshop, or you need to send it back, pay to repair it, and then like download it back down. This way. They really are terrifying looking though. Whoa, that guy. Alright, we're abandoning the baby. If it makes it, it makes it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think my legendary bow is about half dead. So it is probably going to need to be repaired before I can bring it down. I forgot that thing was still chasing me. There's no way that baby's making it. No, I have a cut. We're about to get a concussion because we're running right under these guys. I know it. Oh, the baby's still with us. I'm shocked. Okay, we need to use a suture kit. These drones will literally chase you forever. They do not give up. Which is fine if you will come here. Don't shoot the baby. No shooting the baby. Oh no, are you poisoned? Oh no, it's gonna die. It died. I was gonna try to feed it real quick. It died. Okay. Maybe next time. It was taking damage as we went. I do want to get miasmic tools, though. I'm gonna have to focus on that, because we can make the residue cleanser. And then do so much better for ourselves. This is good. I was thinking earlier, we haven't had enough drones. Baby ones do not know. If they're not tamed yet, they don't teleport to you. One shot. Perfect. And we should be close to back. Oh yeah, okay. We're close. We've got 2 minutes to go on this poison pill. Whoa. Okay, nope. We're running. One of those stupid guys. I hate these things. Swamp fleas is a great way to describe them. They're kind of awful. Hello, you all just spawned in out of nowhere. I don't like those at all. Kind of annoying that they're immune from the whole health bar thing. We were getting towards the end of stream anyway, so I'm not mad about the fact that we had to fall back. We made it much further this time, and I think we were well equipped if our weapons had been in better condition. Swamp lice. Yeah, lice, fleas. We have 2 Ubis from Prometheus we could download. This is fun. Didn't notice that before. Okay. We definitely need... What was that? Oh, spoiled plants. Okay. They like fell out of my backpack. I need to like mark this path. This is what always happens. Is like I get to here and I try to go that way. And I need to go this way. So it's turn left. You know, we get to the... We get to here. We get to the ice. And then we have to turn left and stay left. Because I keep veering to the right. Even when we get to the end, I veer to the right and I miss this path. So left at the ice and stay left. I am running right past these resources, aren't I? We could mine in the cave a little bit while we're here. I don't remember how much we cleared out this cave. I know I just ran past some stuff. Beaver. Ugh. I don't need that. I honestly don't need most of this meat either. Eat some bacon. And let's eat some of this bacon. That'll help me out here. The cave of resources is this one, I think. Did we clear this out completely? Come on. Know you're there. Can't remember. Oh, there's some iron right there. Quite a bit of iron in here, actually. Some gold. That's right. We definitely got too full to finish in here. Okay, there's tons of resources in here. So let's take a look at my bags. This is my bag of random heads. Steel, copper. Bones and leather can go in this one. That in there. Or drop all the meat, honestly. It is technically not a school night. You're not wrong. I got like the longest stretch of sleep I've had in years before we picked up the dogs. And then last night they were just anxious. And it's weird because normally that's Daisy. Toby's not usually one to be that like that, but when I tried to put them to bed, he was just pacing back and forth behind the gate, crying. Couldn't actually go to bed. I slept on the couch. And so I got like 7 consecutive hours of sleep the night before, and then last night I got like 3. Actually, was it 8? I don't even know. My Apple Watch tells me my sleep score every day, and my sleep score on Tuesday nights was 96, and my sleep score last night was 33. It was so low it didn't even tell me the score, which has never happened before. Like, normally it's like, you know, your score is whatever, you could do better. But it was literally like, you had a really bad night's sleep, but it's okay, you can do better next time. And I had to look to see what that even meant. It was a 33. I know, right? I've never in the 90s either. I was like, 96. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. I was shocked. I started wearing my watch to bed and charging it during the day specifically. Like, I usually charge it while I'm streaming just so that I can wear it to bed so it can tell me my sleep score. I wore it to bed, like, accidentally a few times. Mostly on nights that I fell asleep on the couch. So I never took it off to put it on the charger. And then it started telling me my sleep score. And I'm like, you know what? I want to charge it during the day so I can do this every night. Go. The beehive before it even has a chance to attack me. We need a ramp to get up there. Oh, this happened the last time, too. I couldn't actually interact with this beehive. Oh, there it is. Okay. You gotta hit it, like, way up here. All this can go in there. Take the bees. We want to have a beehive for our new greenhouse. Oops. I fell down. Really? How did I do this before? There we go. Fell down again. There we go. Copper's gonna be good. This is sulfur. Okay. Copper will be good because I can use it to make more shell casings. I definitely need to prioritize that. We need plenty of bullets going into this. I think we could have done it if I had a rifle, even. The compound bow. We just need to get to tier 4. Like, I know technically you only need to be tier 3 to do this, but I do miss being tier 4. I miss electricity. I think what I'll do is between streams, if I have time, I'll try to grind some ammunition. And bring down my legendary weapons. And we'll go with that next time. Oh, you got a 91 all the way back on January 25th? I've never seen a 96 before. I was like, whoa. I wouldn't trade them, though. I am obviously really happy that they're back. But I did enjoy that night of sleep. Hopefully tonight they'll be even more settled. Toby seems better today. Really is a big cave. Alright, let's see. This can all go in here. Just trying to fill as much of this either until I fill all my bag slots or until my pickaxe dies. I don't even know how deep into this cave I am. It really does go forever. When was I working on this one? I'm gonna say I was in the middle of a node. All this copper will be good for electronics. Go. But yeah, that's the plan. I think next time, with a little bit more preparation. What if there's a better way of dealing with those fleas? They're really well armored. They're kind of doomed until they come out. And then once they're out, still kind of doomed. Because you have to hit them just right. So it probably is the shotgun, which is such a waste. The other reason I like the bow is because at least you get your ammunition back sometimes. Not all the time. Seeing that platinum reminds me that we're really short on titanium. I might need to try to get a drill going on that titanium deep mining spot that we found. The flamethrower, yeah. I haven't actually ridden the camel yet. We have one, but I haven't put a saddle on it yet. It's just living on my roof. Unfortunately, that's kind of my thing. I'm really bad at it. I tame these things, and I'm so excited to have them. And then they just live in my base and never come out. I'm really bad at utilizing my mounts. Why are we... Oh, it's nighttime. I'm like, why are we so cold? Probably, take my water off and at least clear the cold thing. I don't even think that's enough to make a difference in this cold. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, it is. Am I on the right track? Yeah, we're on the right track. Really bad at using my mounts. Really, really bad. Oh, it's gonna be spiders, isn't it? Oh, those might be dribbos. Alright, let's run for it. Definitely spiders. Sounded like a spider. It for sure sounds like a spider. He ran right into a storm. You have 4 camels, they just live in a stable? It's so bad. I feel like the fisherman basically has become a marker for home. Like that fishing trader icon is just home. I can save my beacons for something else. Like putting them on our mining locations? Probably. Would be a good use for them. How did I miss? You were right there. That time I didn't get your head. That time I got your head. My inventory's too full for that. Could have skinned it still so I could at least have gotten the bestiary points, but cannot be bothered. Cannot be bothered. Yeah, my bow's nearly dead. The pistol's dead. Shotgun's great if we had ammo for it. I know, right? It's terrible, like when I backed up off that cliff. The running backwards is a very bad habit. I should at least try to circle back so I'm backing into somewhere I already have looked at. Right, that is a hyena. No big deal. Gotta get these guys settled in somewhere. Potentially another priority for off-stream work, getting this animal pen section settled out so that they can come off my roof. Because having them on the roof is kind of annoying. Ooh, hello, friends. I forget. Oh, what did we name this one? Banshee? I think was the brave. Okay. Extra health, less stamina, less weight capacity, extra inventory slots, less resistant. Okay, so Banshee's not great. The extra health is not bad. It might be nice combined with Mona Lisa. Because Mona Lisa has minus health. So if we could get, like, you know, a male that we could breed with both of them to try to create, like, one that captures both of those skills. Okay, you lay down right there. My collection of house raptors. Oh, good grief. Good grief. All right. I think before going back to the swamp, too, I really want to have the organic residue cleanser thingy. We would get so many more resources by having that. By being able to use it to get the 5 times. The 5 times resources. Your chicken fell off a cliff and a cliffside and died? Oh no. That's terrible. They are the best house raptors ever. When I start putting more stuff in, though, they take up too much space. But they're going to have a great time being backyard raptors. They're going to love it. I just know it. All right, how much steel can I make? Probably not much, yeah, because most of it's in my bags. We're gonna make a bunch of steel. 41. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. And then we're gonna put the rest in to just be iron. The creepy heads in here. The bees are already in here. Creepy heads in here. I do need to make the decoration bench so I can start putting these around my house. Can they have a fire pit and a tire swing? That would be fun. We should give them a picnic table. Alright, let's see. What else do we have in these bags? Take these out. Gotta get titanium. That's a pretty big missing item. But we have a lot of caves we haven't been in. We got 11 steel just from this adventure, so it's better than nothing. What the heck? Oh, it's my boar. It's like, what the heck was that? It was the boar. I take the raptors you don't care about and let them fight things around you. Yeah, like just put them on follow. Put some meat in here for you guys. It's not the most efficient food, but it works. It works. Yeah, they could stand on them like goats. Exactly. All right, let's fix the pistol. Let's fix the bow. I can't. I don't have any aluminum. I have aluminum in here. And let's fix our... Nope, can't do that because we don't have any steel. Put the steel in here. Now we can make our pickaxe better. Okay, put the rest of the coal in there. Do I have any more metal ores? I do. I'm gonna have to start sorting this out. So it's not so full. Let's take out the golds. All the storage needs to be organized as well. It's very haphazard. Okay, that stuff can come out, but it's not an ore. This one is full of ore. A random wren. I guess I'm just gonna send that up to the station. Put this in here. And we'll make that into copper. For now, the wren's going in my random building item box bag. I don't know. Actually, I should have put it in with my exotics. A wren piggy bank would be so fun. That should exist. That should exist. Okay, what do I need to make gunpowder? I have a couple bags of fertilizer. So I could make the one with fertilizer and charcoal. I got it for free. Yeah. I got it for free in my, one of those missions I did. Oh, wait, this isn't base. Oh, it's recovery fertilizer. Wait a minute. And resistance fertilizer. I didn't even realize it wasn't the regular stuff. Huh. Interesting. What if I destroy it? Oh, you don't get anything back. Okay. I didn't even realize that was special fertilizer that I got. It was free and I thought it was cool. Okay, so that's not actually going to help me then. Because I need regular fertilizer. Good night, Claudette. I gotta wrap up here too. Okay. So that's done. We got the new trader today. We did the fishing thing and we made our way all this way into the swamp. So I think we made really good progress. I think we know what we need to do. I'm gonna have to make more poison pills. We used 3 of them. So it's going to take a lot. We used 3 and that was bailing out of it, so we probably would have needed all 5. I'll need to make a lot more of those, but they're not hard to make, so that should be easy enough. But I think next time we go through, if we have better, like enough ammunition that we can use our guns, a better quality bow, so we can use that for as much as we can, so we're not using our guns, and then like more poison stuff, so that we don't have to feel like we have to run out. Poison pills are the highest tier of anti-poison, unless we buy it from the station. If we buy them, I think you can buy those like injection ones that last longer than 10 minutes. I'll have to look at that because I'm not sure which ones are available, but I know there's the things you can buy at the station, and I'm pretty sure they last a lot longer. But as far as what we can make, like what we can craft for ourselves, yes, the poison pill is the best one because it's the preventative versus the treatment. So that's the one we'd want there. All right, but I'm going to call it here before I go all night. So we're going to call it here. I will pick this up next time. Like I said, I'll try to do a little bit more off-screen, just grinding of resource work, because next time we're going to start with the swamp. We're actually going to get over there. We're going to find the outposts, and we're going to complete this quest. That is going to happen. No excuses. It's happening next time. That'll probably be Sunday. Let's take a look and see if anything else is going on that I want to play, but I'm thinking it'll probably be Sunday. I'll try to update the Discord when I make that decision. It's usually where you can find that first. Otherwise, my streams go up onto YouTube on the day of. So if you enjoyed tonight's stream and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And until then, have a good one, everybody.